Hello viewers of the National Television, welcome to this English News Edition. I'm Fabien Yonizigie. Here are top stories. President Evariste Ndayishimiye presented the new administrator of Nahangwa this Wednesday and calls on the authorities to set an example of development and the local progress. Burundi is strengthening border security with the official launch of an automatic system called Inhinzo BMS at Melchior Ndadaye International Airport. Those are headline details now. The President Evariste Ndayishimiye presented the new administrator of Nahangwa this Wednesday and calls on the authorities to set an example through development and the local administrative. In his speech, President Ndayishimiye urged the authorities to serve as an example to the population they lead by initiating development projects and ensuring that all their actions are part of the country's dynamic and progress. With the aim of encouraging development initiatives aligned with the national vision, the head of state, Evariste Ndayishimiye, paid this Wednesday a visit to the Lifeway company located in the Buringa zone, Manda commune. The manager of the company welcomed this visit, claiming to contribute to the development of the country, in particular by supporting local breeders who sell the cow milk there. LC Orekamkama for more details.
Visiting this Wednesday, the company, Lifeway company of Prosper Ndangamira, a businessman who practices cows farming and transforms milk as well as cheese. The President of the Republic, Evariste Ndayishimiye, first visited the plant processing for cattle. He has received explanation on the process of making these cattle foods, which are then sold to breeders who need them. After that, the head of state, Evariste Ndayishimiye, visited the milk and cheese processing unit of this company. It was explained to him how cheese and milk are transformed from collection to obtaining product ready for consumption. The head of state also visited the cold room, which allows their production to be preserved. After that, he has signed in the Golden Book. Amandine Niwawe, legal advisor and public relations advisor of Lifeway company, said that this company contributes to the development of the country, in particular by supporting the breeders who deliver their milk. She nevertheless pointed out that they encounter difficulties when there is a power cut. Let's let you know that the company Lifeway has a farm with around 800 cows, and its factory Siskai can transform up to 16,000 liters of milk per day.
The President Ndayishimiye then received this Wednesday the Vatican Secretary of State, Cardinal Pietro Parolin, bearer of message of love and peace from Pope Leo XIV. This meeting, marking the 60th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Burundi and the Siège, was an opportunity to salute a deep friendship and sign several bilateral agreements. Among the projects announced, the construction of the Epapal Church and the creation on the site where Bishop Kutine was assassinated, and of a hospital center dedicated for forgiveness and reconciliation. Burundi is taking a step forward in modernizing cross-border security. This Wednesday at Melchior Ndadaye International Airport, the authorities officially launched the automated border management system called Inhinzo BMS. According to Richard Ndayisaba, Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of the Interior, this innovative tool aims to strengthen control and security at the country's entry points. Maurice Mohigwe for more details.
From now on, all passengers landing at Melchior Ndadaye International Airport or any border in the country will be identified in international databases using a national border management system, a system built by Software Central Company as a part of the East African Community Interpol project to strengthen internal and regional security, according to the expert Ariel Ngorori. The representative of the East African community during that launch, he said this system is more than necessary.
A milestone for the Republic of Burundi and the entire EAC community. Today marks a significant step toward not only for Burundi, but for the entire East African community in modernizing our border management systems, strengthening regional security, and facilitating the free movement of people and goods in line with the common market and the customs union protocols. The automated border management system is more than just a technological upgrade. It is a strategic tool to enhance security, reduce clearance times, combat transnational crime, and improve efficiency of trade and travel across our borders. In an era where threats to security and prosperity are increasingly complex, ranging from terrorism and human trafficking to cybercrime and smuggling, this system positions the Republic of Burundi and by extension the EAC region to respond with speed, accuracy, backed by good and reliable intelligence.
The permanent secretary to the Ministry for Public Security said this system in Hinzo BMS is timely. He urged users to be regulars. The system was funded by the European Union to tune of €7 million and will be operational on all sides of Burundi's borders.
As a part of the rationalization of public expenditure linked to the rental of buildings, the Burundian Press Agency and the General Directorate of Burundian Press Publications will soon carry out their activities in a single building. This decision was announced this Wednesday by Gabi Bugaga, Minister of Communication and the Media, during an on-site visit aimed at assessing the progress of achievements in the journalism sector. Chiva Ndashimie was there.
This visit by the Minister of Communication and Media began at the Burundian Press Agency, ABP, and then continued at the Burundian Press Publications, PPB. In each of these institutions, the Minister of Communication held a meeting during which the managers presented achievements already made, the ongoing activities as well as future prospects. Minister Gabi Bugaga thanked the managers for the work accomplished. He also reminded all journalists that the media play an essential role in informing the public about national events and in promoting a positive image of the country. He encouraged them to love their profession and to comply with the laws governing their work. Furthermore, with the aim of reducing the state's expenses related to building rentals, he announced that the ABP and the PPB will operate in the same building, which will also facilitate knowledge sharing. In every two communes, there is an ABP correspondent. Having the ABP and the PPB working in the same building will help you collaborate better and have access to information from across the country, he added, responding to concerns raised by the employees, including the lack of certain equipment, the use of outdated technology, the shortage of service vehicles, the lack of printing press, and more. The minister assured that efforts will be made to find solutions regarding the request for a salary increase based on the work performed and the hours worked. He said that this matter will be addressed within the framework of the new salary policy currently being developed.
And being left-handed is not an illness, recalls the clinical psychologist Christophe Armel. According to him, forcing a child to abandon the natural use of his left hand can slow down the development of his brain. On the occasion of International Left-Handed Day, celebrated this August 13, he invites us to better understand the challenges these people face in a world designed for right-handers. Jackson Irakoze.
In our society, many things are organized basing on light hand and people who use the light one. What I can say as a psychologist one, it's not a problem or an illness to be a left hand user, because it depends on how the brain is biologically concepted. For example, for those who are light hand users, it is the left part which control some things like the language and the intuition or the creativity or the orientation in the space. But for those who are the left hand users, it is the opposite of this. So what I can say to the parents, it's forbidden to stop children and tell them use the light if you see that he's trying to adapt himself with the left hand one.
Well, end of this news edition. Thank you for being with us. Keep watching our programs. Bye-bye.